Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and talk about two icons taking over Broadway. We're bringing you interviews with Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber and Julian Fellows, who are bringing School of Rock to Broadway. It's going to be a great day behind the velvet rope. Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, with the incomparable Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber. Congratulations, you're bringing School of Rock. Talk to me about adapting. I was just listening to you talk about technology, this incredible technology being used, and yet you don't even have a cell phone.
No, if I had a cell phone, I'd lose it. I can't work the things. I keep sort of deleting things when people give them to me, so I just give up the thing. Also, it means that nobody can find you, which is really good news, because I don't like the fact that those cell phones, everybody knows where you are all the time, unless you turn the thing off. There was a play on in the West End in which the actors were actually able to tell everybody in the audience where they'd been all day, which I thought was a little bit worrying. So I was glad I don't have a cell phone.
Talk to me adapting this for Broadway.
It's great. I mean, it's been very good fun. Julian Fellows has done the script, and we've stayed very close to the original film. I mean, obviously the essence of the film is the stage show, but I think we've perhaps gone into the backgrounds of the children a little more. And I think it's got a real emotional centre now, which I think the film always had. But I think sometimes music can take things a little further. Sometimes, the theatre can do things that movies can't do, and of course, movies can do things that the theatre can't do. So hopefully, we've done some things in the theatre that take it a bit further.
You just did something extraordinary, releasing the rights for schools and to be able to use this as a musical. Talk to me about the impetus.
Well, I mean, my first piece was called Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Started in a school in March 1969. And it set me on my road, really. And I can't see any reason why on earth we couldn't let schools do it from get-go. I mean, it's fantastic if children do perform it, and if we're lucky enough and we do have any kind of run here, it means people might come to the show having done it themselves, and then they can. I just think it's good. I've never been one of those people who thought that you should try and keep these things under a lid.
How exciting is this for you?
It's a fabulous project. It's a dream project, and it's been so marvellous to go from the end of Downton, which I was a little bit sad, to go into something that is so different and so testing everything else, and taking everyone into a completely different place. I love it. It's a wonderful show, actually.
How does it come about? Is it a phone call? Is it a meeting? How does this all happen?
No, I think it was a telephone. I mean, I knew Andrew anyway. And I think we'd wanted to work together before, but then he got this whole thing going. He got the rights and so on, and he rang me, and then we met, and then, I was love at first sight, really, because I already loved the film. So I didn't have to go off and see the film and think, what is this, and blah, blah, blah. I think it's a marvellous film. I think Jack Black is marvellous. And so the idea of translating it into a stage musical was very exciting from the day one, really.
The technology used with School of Rock. It's funny to hear Andrew talking about how he doesn't even have a mobile phone, a cell phone as I would say. I'm saying mobile phone as he would say. Talk to me about bringing the technology to School of Rock.
Well, I mean, I'm like Andrew. I mean, neither of us can work an electric toothbrush, and suddenly we're in the next century. It is quite extraordinary. I mean, this 360-degree film, I just couldn't get my head around it. And when I've got, the goggles on and I'm watching it and everything, I mean, it's so surreal. You sort of need to sit down because you actually kind of feel giddy with the strangeness of it. You look up, you look down, you look around, and it's happening all around you. It's really weird. But it's exciting, and a lot of the technology in the staging. I mean, the tech run is interminable because there are so many things happening. I mean, it's very exciting.